Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and welcome to my 365 calendar project for the week. So this week I've decided to make these fun little pockets that I have tickets on them and the picture of the calendar. So the pocket was inspired from these guys, which I got from my recent Temu haul of all of my lovely, hard to see, tickets. Lovely, love them. Love them, love them, love them. So, what I've done with these is I've rounded the corners on all of them. I won't be using all of them because I only have 6 things, but I have a whole variety of those, and they just have the little flap down. Now, I was thinking about reversing them so that this side will be writable. I didn't do it that way on this one, but then I was thinking, well, I don't want it writable because I'm going to probably attach it as a pocket, or possibly if you attach it as a pocket, then you have, of course I don't have the card handy, a million cards around here and I don't have a single one handy, attached to a page, and then you can have it as a side tuck. So that's why I decided to just use it this way and then cover this up with some digitals. Okay, follow along? It's really simple. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and have some fun and make some of these. Oh, and then this was just a little small piece of scrapbook paper and another digital that I decided to make just a tiny little card to go in there because I didn't want to block too much of the background. They are from spring digital I use for my spring kits. They were from Bontic Vintage, and they're like bookmark tags. This one I think I cut the top off, but I got those, and I have these that I could cut down and use as small tags because they're only about an inch or so. Yeah, not even. About 1 3/4 inches wide, so nice and small. It just takes up a little bit of room, yet it's yeah, and put the paper on the back and not block the thing. So all right, so we're gonna move these aside. And oh, by the way, look at this one. How cute is that with all those little birds? So fun. That was the other reason why I decided to use these with the tickets, just because a lot of these same colors, the greens and blues and purples, were the same as all the tickets. So yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll just start from where we start and move these out of the way. Now I have cut a couple digitals apart, just big enough to glue on there, and nothing fancy. I haven't decided what I'm going to put on there. I've just kind of tried to leave them a little bit more neutral so that I can go ahead and add something later if I feel like it. So we might as well go ahead and glue all these down. And I think while I'm take the cap off, not the bottom. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue all these down and throw it in fast speed, so you don't have to watch me glue, because it's not exactly rocket science, right? Put a little glue on the back, line it up with the front, and then I'll go back later and trim it down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and speed her up. Okay, I am back. So you might have noticed, kind of, if you watched, I changed up and decided to grab a different sheet for the last one because I was noticing I had some pinks and blues, which I have, but I needed some greens. I definitely had some blues and pinks in here, but I need to get a green, so I found a green sheet to go with that. So, yeah. Crafting on the fly, as they say. Now, I probably could have rounded these after the fact of adding this paper, but you know, when you're doing it, sometimes you don't think of those things until after you're done and say, hey, I probably should have. But yeah, no harm, no foul. I hear the birds a chirping. I had one slam against the window earlier today. I don't know what he was doing. Usually they slam on that window downstairs, not on this upstairs one, so I don't know if he got confused or... I have a ledge awning above the porch the room that I look out is above our front porch, so there's an awning, and the birds like to land on there a lot. I'm sure they can, you know, check out the place, but I don't know, he wasn't paying attention or what he did, but crashed right into the window. Made me jump. Crazy birds, I'm telling you. And of course, I keep catching them out of the side of my eye as I'm doing stuff. I'm like, is he gonna come at me or what's he doing? Whoops. All right, so I probably should give measurements, and I'm sure not everyone has, you know, tags like this, but kind of the thought is to, you know, as you're buying stuff, if you buy stuff, anything, packaging from anywhere, take a look at it and see if you can convert it into some sort of tag, right? I have a idea for another one of my items that I got, another different tag. Got a hole in the top, so I got a different project in mind for that. Okay, so these are, let's put the ruler the right direction. I'm trying to do math backwards. These are about 10 inches tall when they're opened up by 3.5. So a 10 by 3.5, and it is, this part is 7. So like folded up 3 inches. Yeah, so fold up about 3 inches. Have a 7 and 10, and there you go. You can, like I said, make these into pockets like I'm going to, or have them flip open for journal tags, which was another thought I had for these. But the way that I'm going to put the tickets on there, I think the pocket needs to be closed. So we'll see. We still can play. The first one definitely needed to be closed, but again, crafting on the fly. You could switch your mind as you go. All right, a little bit more. Get this. Yeah, cute. Oops. Get the bottom a little bit. Don't want to cut the bottom too much though and cut the flap off. Okay. All right, so like I said, I'm planning for sure to glue these down, so it doesn't matter that the train ticket pictures are still in the back. But if you weren't, you'd want to cover that up with some coffee dyed paper or something. If you wanted to keep it as something where you paper clip in or something like that. So, okay. All right, so what I'm going to plan on doing is, like I said, putting the tickets around the outside. And let me see if I can figure out what's going to go with which, based on the colors. All right, purples, pinks. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay. Okay. keep that. And it really didn't matter what color the card was. I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was paying attention more to this because this is going to really get covered up, so it really kind of didn't matter. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just take our fun tickets. All right, put something below that a little bit. Tip it up for me so I can see. Weed through it. I couldn't find anything big enough to put them in and keep them kind of straight, so that's why I decided to go with these. And all right, so we're just going to start. These tickets I got from the haul, my most recent haul. I will link that up in the video. Well, there's another reason why I shouldn't have rounded the edges, because now the tickets need to be rounded. So yeah, so their most recent haul is out there, and I will link that below. And I don't mind overlapping them. And we're just going to have fun and put some fun colored labels down, tickets down. All right, so what I want to do is go a little bit below that because I don't need to fill the whole card up since it's going to be closed because it's obviously not seen. And I'm also not going to put any in the center because that is where I'm going to put the birds. So really you're only peeking through and seeing the outside of the label. And I forgot to go through and trim these. I trimmed them down, but I never did the corner round or the inking. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to need just one more ticket that way, or two. Down there. Okay. All right, I really should. Can I get this off? No. All right, so I'm going to find a tinier ticket. Pink. I haven't used any pink yet. All right, going to find a tinier ticket and split it in half. There we go. So what I'm going to do is cut this in half. And we're going to place one right there. And one right there. Okay, now I'm gonna ink that. Oops, we're gonna trim the corners. I don't know if I highly doubt the rounder would work because it's so paper thin. And I almost forgot, I'm going to put a little divot in there. and my birds. All right. Now, normally I do not like to put on the back of where a pocket gets filled up with something, because I feel like it's going to get rubbed against and brushed against, but since I'm going to put such a tiny tag in there, I thought it would not be that bad. To do. And like I said, I'm going to end up putting something on there. I'm not sure what. Go ahead and glue the pocket down. Okay. Yeah, those are cute with the ticket sticking out of them, matching the colors. I like it. And then, like I said, we'll get a tiny tag to go in there at some point. Yeah, cute. All right, so put that to the side, let it dry, and move on. All right. I mean, it's so cute, I could probably do it by itself, you know, but I think it's definitely fun to put these tickets on here. All right. Let's see. Since these are washi, they're coming out a little bit darker than they do when they're on the white sheet, which is fine, but you got to keep that in mind. That is going to change a bit of color when it gets put down on wherever they're going to go. But I love them. They were, like I said, so reasonably priced for what I got. That's why I got all the colors. All right. What do we got back here? Let's do let's do a blue. Yeah, the only thing that I'm kind of trying to do is I find them is like trying to put more of whatever looks fun on the bottom, or on the sides I should say, because that is what's gonna be seen when that gets put over. I need some right there. All right, I'm gonna do it that way. Yeah. All right, so now one thing I did with the first one, because the tickets came pretty much down to where it needs to be, there's not that much extra, is I did find this washi tape that had like some tickets on it. So I just made that like the bottom strip. Just to fill in the difference I cut that way too long, but that's okay. Wrap it around a little bit. Yeah, and make a little divot. Oops. All right, trim the circle corner. It's hard to cut when you got stragglers of the washi tape stuck to the scissors. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and place that down there, give it a little bit of buffer room. Oh, looks like I'm running out of glue stick. It's going to be time to change my glue stick soon. All right, try to be reasonably straight. And we'll go ahead and glue this down. Yeah, these are super cute. I really like those tickets on the outside of that simple little focal point on my 365 calendar, right? Super cute. And the bottom's not going to need too much, you know, maybe like a label or something. Yeah. Super cute. All right, well, I think I'm going to pause the video and work on the last, oh, I got 3. Yeah, I got 3. And then I'll come back and we'll do a flip through of how they ended up looking, because I think you pretty much got the idea of what they're going to do. So I'll be back to show what I finished. All right, I am back and finished with these. They are quite fun, let me tell you. So I'm going to show you each of these up close. The 3 I did off camera, and then we'll recap the 3 I did on camera. All right, so here is this one. I really like this one. I put the picture down a little lower, and quite the variety of tickets around there. I thought that was very cool for that. So little notch and ready to go. And then here is this one. I like the purples around there, yellows and pinks that go with everything. Very fun. And then this one, I did find a stray piece of fabric tape sitting on the count on my desk, so I thought, oh, I'm going to add that to it. Add a little bit of spot of fun there. This one, I didn't put as many colors on there. Some pinks and grays, and then green. I kind of forgot. I think one of these might have been yellow when they changed color, but still cool. I like that one. All right, and then the 3 we did on camera, the cute little birds. I love those birds. They're so fun. There's the other pieces, half of the fabric tape. Love the pokes of names and numbers sticking around there on the outside. And then this one, lots of fun bright colors on that one. And last but not least, lots of purples, hints of greens and pinks, just to kind of go with that. So I really think that this project ended up working out even better than I thought it would, because I thought those ticket colors, like I said, were perfect to go with my lovely calendar pages. So yeah, it was a win-win for that, and to be able to use the backing that they came in, to be able to make the tags out of that, was even more of a win. So yeah, keep an eye out for packaging that you can change into tags or journal cards, or tuck spots, belly bands, whatever you want. They definitely come in handy. Makes your page a little bit thicker and stronger to hold some stuff. So and it's not getting the landfill, which is a win-win-win in my opinion. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I hope that you found something you got inspired by, and if you'd like to see future videos where I use more of my fun stuff from this Temu haul, please hit the subscribe button. I have a video coming up where I use another packaging material to go with some of the pockets that I've already posted, so that'll be fun to do. And that is going to be it for me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that stops by, and as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.